get 45% off, and there's still tons of flights free to get over there. So that's a good news. So if you want 45% off, use the code ARBA45. We have a ton of companies from Upskill to Bosch to Daiquiri, ODG, Google, Lockheed Martin, Siemens, Fraunhofer, you name it. So head on over to aweeu.com to check out the entire agenda, as well as the list of exhibitors. Okay, without further ado, drum roll please. Wow, you guys, okay, I think we need to take a break. No, we need to take a break, we need to grab a beer or something. You had a whole half hour to get happy for me here. Make my job easier. Okay, drum roll please. That's great. I love it. You guys are awesome. We just need a little bit of coaching. So we have amazing lineup of augmented reality device manufacturers, and we're going to kick things off looking at AR optics with Sivan from Lumus. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring up Sivan. Big round of applause, everybody. This one.
Not now. Remind me tonight, 3 a.m. Okay, hi everybody. Great to be here. Thank you, Tom. Hi, Ori. I see so many familiar faces in the crowd. It's great to be here. Part of this tight-knit community, I think we call it. My name is Sivan. I want to talk to you today about AR optics. Unable to show the demo on stage, but we're going to have a demo table right there. And Sarah's going to help me demo our DK that I'll be holding up in a minute. So I want to talk to you guys about reflective optics, about waveguide technology, and Lumus. Before that, just a little bit about myself. Israeli, was in the IDF, military officer, bachelor's degree in computer engineering and an MBA, and today VP of BD for Lumus. Lumus is an Israeli company. Our technology is based on waveguide, but before that, just to talk a little bit about AR optics. Basically consists of two parts. A micro display turns code into light, and then some sort of medium through which the image gets into your eye, maybe except for direct projection into your eye. Most of technologies use some sort of medium. Some of the key terms that we often talk about and relate to, field of view, how wide the image is, the contrast ratio, the brightest pixel divided by the darkest. The more the ratio, the higher the ratio, the better, basically. If you want to get a high contrast image, if you want to be able to see the digital content in broad daylight, that's an important factor. Brightness, of course, the same, kind of the light intensity for a certain area. When we think about waveguide technology, the core components of it, there's the image data, there's some sort of light source that projects it onto a micro display. In this scheme, it's an LCOS, it's liquid crystal on silicon. There are other types of micro displays. It takes the light, sends it through a collimation pod, and then through a waveguide into our eyes. So if you can unwrap that, we see that the image is based of RGB data that is being sent to respective panels. Light is being emitted and shown on this. It's not a backlight technology. In this instance, the light shines on it. It reflects the data combined with the information from the reflective panels. It sends it through a collimation pod, and then you see a little bit of magic. Collimates the image, sends it through the waveguide, which is a smart way of saying lens. And we have tiny facets in our waveguides. So if I hold up our product, this is basically it. So you see two parts of it. You see the black pod with the LCOS, with the collimation pod, and then there's the actual waveguide, the lens that we can cut the, whatever aesthetics we want. And you're not really able to see this from afar, but you see the tiny reflecting facets inside. And I invite all of you guys to kind of come up and see this up close. We have six different mirrors, 6 different facets that run through the waveguide. What it does, it takes the image and it stretches it across a large field of view, and you can see a nice uniform image. It's not really sliced into anything. You see nice uniformity with brightness, with contrast, and very vivid colors. So this is our product on the left. You can't really showcase your work without a working system. So we also have a DK. We have 2 versions, one with a full system on board. Right now we have a Snapdragon 800 on it, going to be 820 soon. And we have other components. We have a camera mounted on it. Usually people, they look at our DK and they scrutinize us for the unsexy design. I'm not going to send this video back home because people are going to kill me for saying this. But you have to keep on remembering that we're not a system company, we're a component company. The DK serves 2 core purposes. One is to actually showcase our optics, and the second one is to be a reference design for people to know how to integrate that into a full system. Moving on quickly, so we take pride in having a large field of view, especially when you think about the ratio of field of view over form factor. That is one of those ratios you want to have, large FOV with a very small form factor, physical footprint, and we take pride in that. We have a lifelike image, very vivid. You're going to see very nice colors. True see-through, which is crucial. Many of the systems are non-fully transparent. I'm going to hold up our DK real quick, and you'll see that it is still, again, it's bulky in a way on the peripheral view, but the lenses themselves are completely see-through. They don't bend the light in any way. They're not changing it. You can look into the person's eye when they're looking at you. So we believe that is an important thing to obtain when you're designing for consumer day-to-day use for that social acceptability. This is our product line. On the top you see our products we have been working with the US military for the past 6 years, since 2011. And we're also working with other companies. I don't think that I have that slide here. Other companies like Dacry, Augmented that Tom just mentioned, working with many different companies working on building systems. We hope to enable, we're a component company, we hope to enable the market. Whatever the winning platform is, we want to be the optic solution for that. Last year we announced two things. We've shown 2 things: the Sleek, which is a very low form factor monocular DK, and then the Maximus, which is a 55 degrees field of view prototype, working on minimizing the form factor there, showing some fun stuff at CES this year. So come by, say hi, and if you want to talk to us, please feel free to reach out. We're going to be there demoing our stuff. Thanks so much.